In this video, I will be sort of going on a rant. Not really a rant, it's more like a serious video going over the problems with Shinobi Striker. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I'm actually recording this video outside of my house right now. One thing that heavily gets on my nerves about Shinobi Striker is the game crashing. Oh my lord, I cannot stand when it crashes. Literally almost every single time I try to play a game, I get taken to my home screen for absolutely no reason. Or when I simply try to get put in a match, it'll hit me with some bullcrap saying exited due to network error when literally nothing is wrong with my game. Or when you simply actually load in a game and it doesn't take you to your home screen, it'll hit you with another load of bull saying disconnected from the room for no reason. Or when you finally hop in a match, they're always put you in a match where it's either 3 players on your team or 3 players on the enemy's team with 4 players on your team. It's either a 3v4 or a 4v3 or a 4v2 or a 2v3. You never know what it's gonna be, but it's always going to be unfair. And as if that wasn't enough, even when you finally get into a fair match where it's a final 4v4 in a combat battle, base battle, flag battle, barrier battle, you name it, players would simply just glide for like 10 seconds, just glide across the ground, and then your game will just freeze and take you back to the lobby for no reason when nothing is wrong with your game. It makes literally 0 sense, and I am so tired of these developers just not listening to us at all. Now, I've actually played Shinobi Striker on Xbox, as a lot of you might know, but another problem is when you're actually trying to load in Shinobi Striker, the wait time is like 5 to 10 to 8 minutes. It's ridiculous. Now, I don't know if PS4 players have the same issue, so if you do, just comment down below. But it's definitely a concerning issue for Xbox players. It even got so bad to the point where one time it was like 10 to 15 minutes and my game just would not load. It just wouldn't put me in a match. So I just had to quit my game and then reload it again, only for it to just crash again and rinse and repeat. Another thing that really makes my blood boil about this game is the lack of content. I swear, they keep introducing these DLCs that literally nobody asks for. How about a new game mode, a 1v1 game mode, 2v2, 3v3, a tournament game mode, just anything. But no, they keep being repetitive and giving us these DLCs that no one asks for, no one really wants. Not to mention that the missions in the game are just duplicates of other lower rank missions that are far easier to complete. Like, it's been like 3 to 4 years. Come on, at this point you can put some new missions in the game. Now, this section will probably be talking about the players of the game. These players make me want to throw myself into the raging inferno scorching hot sun and burn myself into ashes. I swear, they are so annoying and probably the worst part about this game overall. 1/4 part of the game is attack types. Attack types, all they do is just grab the awesome knuckle knives and just spam infinite combo spam you. And it's bad enough that for some unknown reason, attacks can just lock your sub with one little measly attack, but they could just infinitely spam that and you don't spin out. So you're just forced to just take the hits until you die, that is. Not to mention, they can also just infinitely spam Y or triangle with the chakra claws, which is really broken because it also locks your sub for some unknown reason, and it does a lot of damage. My question is, why do they keep giving these attacks all of these broken weapons, but they just won't balance the scales with any other class type? Also, another thing, who thought it was a good idea to give attack ninjas a jutsu that allows them to sub from literally anything in this game, ultimates included? By the way, the jutsu I'm talking about is Sharingan. Not only that, but make it a free base game jutsu. I swear, I have encountered with so many Sharingan players. Sharingan needs to be nerfed to where it only allows you to sub out of attacks, not ninjutsu and ultimates. Come on now, we're getting in the retardation territory. Now, I wouldn't mind if this was an ultimate only thing like Kodo Matsukami, but no, this is a free base game jutsu with a 15-second cooldown. Like, you just can't be serious right now at this point, you just can't. Not to mention, the game thought for some reason it was a good idea to give attacks just an ultimate that just kills you. The ultimate I'm talking about is Karma Lynchpin, Strange Taste, and Planetary Devastation. These ultimates are without a doubt the worst ultimates for attack types. I swear, literally all they have to do is just press a button and you are just forced to die. There are literally only 2 counters that I can think of to this jutsu. The first counter is obviously Kodo Matsukami, which protects you from anything, ultimates included. The second is Sharingan, the jutsu I just talked about earlier. But other than that, you're pretty much just dead and forced to die. You just press a button and fly over to your enemy and you trap them in a freaking planetoid. Then you slam it down and just kill them. They're literally just forced to die with only 2 counters. Not to mention, Planetary Devastation can literally just trap the whole entire lobby of survival exercise or the entire lobby of the enemy team into the planetoid and kill the whole squad. It is so unbelievably unfair and broken. Now, let's talk about the range types. Range types are arguably the most annoying role in this game. I swear, you can literally just be fighting someone else in the pit and then out of nowhere you get hit with the Majestic Destroyer Flame, or you just get dragged into a Sea Dragon by Tamari's jutsu. Then, once you actually defend yourself, the range type just forgets the battle and just runs away from you. Then they come back the moment you're freaking low after fighting someone else. And like, I get it, they're range types, they have to run away and fight from a distance. But don't attack me and just forget the battle completely and then run away to fight someone else, an entirely different person, then come back to fight me the moment I'm low. All they will do is third party, jump you, and just run away. It's so annoying. Also, Wind Style Sea Dragon is actually the worst ultimate for range types in this game. It's so unfair. Even if you sub out of the ultimate, you still get sucked in regardless, and then you're just forced to take damage no matter what you do. The only way I have ever escaped Sea Dragon is by just spamming Wire Kunai and flying to a wall. And there are no counters to this jutsu either. You are just forced to take damage, and it's so unfair. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the game also thought it was a good idea to make this ultimate quick to charge. No joke, the duration is 3 bars out of 5, or at least as far as I'm aware. And yes, I'm aware the ultimate doesn't kill you, but if you have full health, the ultimate would just leave you with 1/4 of your health left. And what if I already lost 1/4 of my health fighting an attack ninja or a defense ninja or whatever role type? I guess I'm just dead now because I don't have a substitution and I'm just forced to die. I swear, it's so infuriating. And for defense types, don't even get me started on defense types. Well, I wouldn't, but the point of this video is to talk about the problems with this game, so I kinda have to. Who thought it was a good idea to give defense types the ability to heal? They literally have the highest health pool in the game. So in the pit, all they do is just spam the what's it called? The Subterranean Voyage and Demon Slash or Demon Hunter. Not to mention, the first slash of Demon Hunter gives the player a significant amount of health once they hit the player. And it gives them super armor that's incredibly hard to break. No joke. There is only one way, actually 2 ways I know that gets rid of Demon Hunter, which is Cooling Breeze, which gets rid of buffs, and Oguruma. Once you launch the second activation and it hits the defense type, it gets rid of the buff. And as if that wasn't unfair enough, defense types also could just get rid of your substitution in one button and just infinite combo you. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but defense types can also do infinites as well. I speak from experience, trust me. I've even done it myself one time. What they do is they hit you with Hazan Strike, depleting your substitution. Then they jump in the air, press X one time, let themselves land, jump, press X one time, rinse and repeat until you're dead, that is. And I forgot to mention how annoying infinite combos are. Literally all you have to do is to fix this problem is to just remove attack's ability to lock substitutions from a single attack, and to make it to where Hazan Strike doesn't just reset your substitution cooldown, but it just locks your substitution away for like 5 seconds, 5 to 7 seconds. Same thing with Imperial Wrath. Not to mention 8 trigrams, 128 palms. Yes, it doesn't kill you, but at the same time, it practically just resets your secret technique gouge all the way back to 0. Do you know how frustrating that is? To get all these kills, to build up your meter, only for it to get reset by some quick to charge ultimate. You can't, like, I feel like I'm just saying the same stuff, and I really hate to sound like I'm repeating myself, but you can't be serious. You just can't. You can't. And the healers have the most broken, unfair jutsu in the game. I mean, literally a base game jutsu gives you the ability to take away an opponent's ninjutsu, substitution, secret technique, and as if that wasn't enough, it won't even let you chakra jump. By the way, the jutsu I'm talking about is called Chakra Scalpel, which you can get from the Kabuto base game VR Master. I swear, healers can literally just throw a heat-seeking missile at you, which gets rid of 1/4 of your health, is unsubbable, and the tracking is on the level of Super Uzumaki Rasengan. And do you know how annoying Strength of 100 Hard Light is? Literally, you're just attacking a healer, and in the pit, they could just activate that while they're being attacked, mind you. If that's the case, why don't we just give defense the ability to just activate Demon Hunter while they're being attacked? Or Susanoo Armor? Or let's just give the attacks the ability to activate Lightning Style Chakra Mode while they're being attacked. Do you know how unfair and impossible it would be to kill a defense type if they could just do that while they were being attacked? But no, healers can do it for some unknown reason. The game thought it was a good idea to let them do that. So they could just attack you, but you can't even attack them. Or you can attack them, but they'll attack you back, making it to where you just get hit out, to where you just spin out. Not to mention, they have some of the worst unfair ultimates in the game overall. The ultimate I'm talking about is Izanami, which is by far the worst ultimate in Shinobi Striker. Fight me. You literally just get stun locked for 10 to 15 seconds with your ninjutsu cooldown times on reset, your ninjutsu cooldown on reset, and your substitution cooldown on reset as well. Forced to take it with absolutely no counters. And a simple solution to this would just be to, I don't know, make it to where Izanami can just be used one time in a match. And as if this wasn't bad enough, they have the audacity to make it to where if you're under a pit and you get stun locked, you're just forced to die. You're literally just forced. You can't do anything to save yourself. Literally the only counter to Izanami is Kodo Matsukami, which really doesn't mean much because the probability of running into a player that has Kodo Matsukami is like 1 in a million. Or you could simply just make it to where once a player activates Izanami, they can't use any of their ninjutsu, and they can't see in one of their eyes until they die. I think that's really fair. And then there's Infinite Tsukiyomi, which, oh my lord, it might even just be bad as Izanami. On a scale of 1 to 10, Izanami is 10 out of 10. Infinite Tsukiyomi is like 9.5 or a 9 out of 10. I swear, a player can just touch one button and have you stun locked for all eternity, then have you upside down Spider-Man style. Then you lose your substitution, your ninjutsu cooldowns get reset. Then it just leaves you one shot, literally to 1 HP. So you can't even defend yourself once that happens to you. Oh, and as if that wasn't bad enough, it also drains your secret technique as well. Not even Kodo Matsukami protects you from that garbage. But here are a few counters that I know of to probably stop Infinite Tsukiyomi from affecting you. Which is number 1, hit your ultimate right as the Genjutsu starts, and you should be safe. Also, who in the office thought it was a good idea to give healers to use this jutsu twice in a match? Depending on how long it is, they could probably even use it a 4th or 3rd time. No joke. Also, do you know what would be a really cool thing? Make it to where attacks and defense types cannot regenerate their health unless either A, they activate their ultimate, or B, obviously get heals from their healer. Or you could put in this new update in the game where if a player of any role type gets a kill, their health gets completely restored. Do you know how cool that would be to get your health back once you get a KO? I mean, it's only fair considering in the pit, once you kill someone, you'll have like 1/4 of your health, but they come back with all of their health. So it's only fair to just balance the scales a little bit. And instead of a new game mode or some new missions or even a trading system for some new content in the game, no, we need more DLCs. And I probably should talk about this even though it's not really an issue on the console I play on. And that issue is modders. Now this issue is everywhere on PS4. I don't know that much about PS5, but I at least know it happens on there as well. But what I do know is that it thankfully doesn't happen on Xbox. On PS4, PS5, players can literally just buy mods and infinitely just spam ultimates, one-shot you, have ninjutsu that are from other role types on their role type. Let's say, for example, an attack type has Infinite Tsukiyomi as their ultimate, or Chakra Scalpel as their jutsu, or Totsuka Blade as their jutsu. Modders can literally just do that, and the game isn't doing anything about it. They are really aware of this issue going on, and they're saying they literally say, we are taking extremely strict measures against cheaters. When is this happening? Because you guys said this like 3 months ago, and literally nothing has changed. As far as I know, there are still modders everywhere, at least from what I hear. There are still modders, still cheaters, just ruining the game and just taking over. And I swear, players that infinite combo think they are so good at the game. They think they're so skilled, when in reality they suck so much that they have to abuse the mechanics of the game just to get 1 KO. Like, dude, you just can't be serious, dude. You can't. And again, I really hate to sound like I'm repeating myself because I've said that like 5 times now, but you can't, like, are you kidding me? They could just infinitely do that. Or when I finally load in a game, all of my teammates are literal beginners and my enemies are ranked 10 plus sweaty tryhards. Then you just automatically know you're just going to lose no matter what you do. That's another thing that really, really makes my blood boil about this game. They should make it to where once you hit rank 4, you should be forced to play beginner's match. I'm sorry. I am so tired of having players that barely know how to even play the game, that can't hold their own in a 1v1 to save their own lives. But I have to play against whole rank 15 plus players, and then we just lose in an instant. There should be a matchmaking choice that allows you to choose who you want to play with and play against. Not to mention, why can't I just choose which game mode I want to play in? Why is it so randomized in the Ninja World League? Also, here's another thing. Why can't we just vote for which DLC or event we want in the game next? Seriously, why can't we do that? That would be so awesome, and it would really show that the people that make this game care for their audience, but that would require effort. Or let us just vote what will go in 1010's item shop. Speaking of 1010's item shop, the lack of esoteric scrolls that you can earn in this game is just appalling. You literally do every single weekly mission. Once you finally do all of that, you only get 2 esoteric scrolls. 2! No joke. You clear 3 VR missions, participate 15 times in the Ninja World League, win 5 times in the Ninja World League, appraise 30 of your scrolls, and do 3 quick matches. You do all of that only for 2 esoterics. And it's kind of obvious the reason why it's almost impossible to get esoterics now. And that's obviously because they want us to buy their moonlight scrolls, to buy the microtransactions, you know what I mean? And then once you get your 2 esoterics for the week, you spend your scrolls only for you to just get duplicates of items you already own. Seriously, the items in 1010's esoteric shop should be able to be earned. You shouldn't be able to only get it through luck, through just pure luck. You know, when season 5 first started and when they gave the big news about the new map and Baryon, Naruto, and Ishiki, I was really excited. I was actually really starting to think that they would just finally started to listening to us. Now they're going around adding a freaking Edo Datara, I believe, which literally no one wants or asks for. They literally added Tamari, the most out of character theme for this season. Yes, her jutsu are really great and unique, but she literally just doesn't fit the theme of the season at all. And I swear to you, if Baryon mode Naruto is not an attack type and if he is a defense or heal type, I swear I will grab a tree branch and use it to dig a hole into the deepest, darkest pit of hell and burn myself until there's nothing else on my body to be burned. Seriously, by how he is boxing up Ishiki, if he's not an attack, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I know what I'm going to do, what I just said. Yeah, I was really starting to think they finally started to listen to us when they added in the new map and the DLCs they told us they would add. But they still haven't banned the modders like they said they would. They still haven't added any new game modes. Oh yeah, and can we talk about the 4th anniversary event for this year? I swear, the 4th anniversary is literally 100 scrolls, 125, 5 esoteric scrolls every single week, and 125 valuable scrolls every week. Literally, that's it. The update was so little, I just thought that was like 1/2 of the update, of the anniversary update, that they were gonna like introduce a new game mode or a whole new event or something, but that's it. That's when I was convinced that these people just don't care about you at all and never will. But yeah, that's all for this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and feel free to share this video to any one of your family members or any one of your friends. Bye.